Brian here. We're up at Presque Isle State Park, and when we come up here, the place we like to stay is at Sara's Campgrounds. It's right at the entrance of the park, and this is the entrance sign when you're bringing an RV in, staying on the bay side of the campgrounds. They do have a beachside for tenors and seasonal people where you can stay on the beach of Lake Erie. But this is where you come in for the bayside. There's a pizza shop with sandwiches, and on back there's a sandwich shop. Normally it's open through the summer, but right now is closed. So I'm going to walk around the campgrounds a little bit and just capture some footage to show you what the campgrounds is like. This is our third time coming up to Sara's Campgrounds and staying. Like I said, most all the other campgrounds are at least a half hour or more drive away. This is how you pull in with your RV. But Sara's Campgrounds here is right at the edge of Presque Isle State Park. They have a lot of seasonal sites, and there's a couple roads back in there with seasonal campers. The weekend campers, and this place does fill up when, through the summer. You need to call and make reservations way ahead because it's a very popular place. But you can drive back through here to get your site for weekends or a week at a time, whatever, however long you're staying. We came up yesterday, and then it rained off and on all evening and half the night. But we did get to go and take a couple mile walk up the path. One of the reasons that we just love it here, first of all, is the scenery. There is a path you can cross the main road over and walk right out on the beach on Lake Erie, and then walk up the beach. And I'll show you that. There's like I said, we walk out the path, and the Presque Isle State Park entrance sign is right at the edge of the campground. So if you like walking, jogging, you have bicycles, you can go right up a little path, and you're right into Presque Isle State Park. They have like a 13 or 14 mile loop path that you can walk or ride a bike on, or you can drive a vehicle also. They have several sites for weekenders, but like I said, they fill up quick. This is their last weekend to be open in 2017. And they're not real busy yet. We came in Wednesday and we're staying through Sunday, but they will be closing on the 31st for the year. More seasonal sites. The trees in the park here are cottonwood trees, so right now they're slowly dropping their leaves. They look like an aspen leaf. I think they might be relatives to each other, the aspen tree and the cottonwoods. When we came in June, the first time that we came up here to the state park and stay here, there was all this fluffy white stuff on the ground, and it was the seedlings of the cottonwood tree had opened up and dropped down onto the ground and was blowing around everywhere. So this is the path you would come up from the campgrounds, and right here starts Presque Isle State Park. And you just walk around the sign here. And right down here is a concrete path that you would take and that you could get on with your bike or whatever and walk around, and it'll take you along the bayside and it'll loop you around and bring you back. And over here is the path I was telling you about that we cross over, and you can walk right up onto the beach. And let me go show you. And this is, well, like I said, this is one of the things we love about Sara's Campgrounds. Normally we pay about $38, $39 a night for our back-in site, but we feel it's well worth it because, like I said, I've looked at the other campgrounds, even the KOA, and there's one just off of Interstate Route 90, but you got to drive down through Erie every time you want to come to the park. And so this is just so convenient, even if it's only $5 more or $6 more. To me, this is so convenient. And you walk that way, and Presque Isle State Park has something like 12 or 14 beaches, and in the summer, swim beaches with lifeguards, several beaches. They have 2 lighthouses within the park. Check out the morning sun glow, making the sky light up. Like I said, we had rain most of last night. We took some video yesterday. I might post some up here yesterday. On the other side of that building is also the camping for Sara's Campgrounds, to camp on the beach. I don't know if they allow vehicles out on there, as in like Class C motorhomes. They might allow pop-up campers. It's something you'd have to ask the management. But I do know that's where the tent campers are usually at, which I think would be cool to camp right on the beach. And so, head back to our camper. To make some breakfast. I just thought I'd give you a quick overview of Sara's Campgrounds. Like I said, if you're coming up to Presque Isle State Park and you camp, I highly recommend you staying here. They also have free Wi-Fi. Now the Wi-Fi is only free for 2 days, but they give you codes. And when we checked in, they asked how many devices we had. And we had 4 devices, a laptop, a Kindle Fire, and our phones. And they gave, since we're staying 4 days, they gave me 8 codes, so that after 2 days, the first code expires after 2 days, we could go in and log in with a new code for 2 more days. So they are very convenient working with people like that. And here's our campsite. Like I said, we like it here. This is a big circle of rigs. There isn't much grass. They have a lot of gravel down, and then you got the sand here. So you can see right here is where we walk out to the park, across the street. And right here's our setup. And this is the second time we've had this campsite 49. We have also stayed at campsite 38, I think, the first time we were here. It's a little tight getting in there, but I got it, but in 38. But so, time to go make some breakfast. As you come down this hill towards Sara's Campgrounds at Presque Isle State Park, the Bayside entrance for RVs is over here. Beachside, and the camp office where you check in is over here on this side of the road. So you'll come down this road towards the office. And over here in this little blue building has a sign that says office. It is where you check in to camp on either side, the bay side or the beach side. So now we're going to walk around and see what this side's like, as we've never checked it out. This looks like the way you go to park at the beach. I wonder if we could get our fifth wheel out here, because I see some motorhomes. Oh, no pets allowed. We'd have to hide Echo and tape her muzzle shut. I wonder if they'd let you put your fifth wheel or your camper out here, like Bruce's. No campfire zone. I guess on out there is. No campfires in this area. Probably because of the wood fence and stuff. Wow, pop up motorhomes. And you can see where there's plenty of area where I'm sure there's a lot of people with tents. There's some tents down there. Camping right on the beach. They also have seasonal sites on deck in these. So you could actually come over here and possibly get a campsite camping on the beach of Lake Erie. And then you have seasonal sites.
Pets not allowed on beach or in water.
So pets are not allowed
On the beach.
on the beach camping. And here is a cougar similar to ours. I don't know what the other side's like. It might be a little shorter, but it's similar. But this is some of the seasonal sites. I'd like to have a seasonal site on the beach. But let's get the, yeah. So the cougar's a little different than ours. But so there's seasonal sites over here. Also, besides the people camping on the beach. There's a playground here in the middle section for kids. I'll go around to the other side, show you the playground, basketball hoop. As you can see, campers everywhere. Not a lot of space between them, but I guess enough. And here's the front of the playground. And more campers. So that's Sara's campgrounds, Beachside and Bayside.